This is the number one thing that messes up people's QuickBooks. I'm looking at a bank register, and if you scroll through your bank register and you see something like this, there's going to be two entries, same amount, same date, or sometimes close to the same date. And this one will have a C, which means it cleared your bank account. And this one has a little like it's manually added from your bank fee, and this is nothing. And what this does is it duplicates it. So you don't want this to happen. And it's the kind of thing where one of the things that really does it is if you have a rule. So delete any rule that you have credit cards. So over here, go bank transactions or transactions and go rules. If you have any, like search credit card or Amex, like this, something like this, if it, let's look at this category. So this category says Amex. So anytime it says Amex, we're going to call it an expense. Something like this is really bad because it's not an expense. It's a transfer generally from the bank account to the credit card. And so what I would do if I were you is go here and just delete anything that's like a direct payment. That's a rule that has a payment in it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over here and you are going to so if this is something that you see in your bank register, so you're scrolling through your bank register and you're like, oh no. Another thing you can do too is this funnel. You can go reconcile status and say no status. And it'll show you anything that's like this. And then you can take this amount, copy it, go back to your funnel, and then you're going to paste it in there. And then instead of no status, say all. And you can apply, and you can easily find anything that are duplicates like this. So how to fix this? What you're going to do is here, you're going to go to the one with the C and the one with the little green box, and you're going to delete this. Don't delete this. Keep this one. Delete this one. Delete, yes. All it's going to do is it's going to push it back to that review screen here. So then now if I scroll down, see it says one match found, and you're just going to match it. So every time it should have a match. So here's a newer one, and it says paired with another transaction. And so this one I'm going to say, it's going to say add, but it's matched. Record as a credit card payment, and it's matched with this transaction, and it's been paired, and you want to add it. So you want to make sure that if it's a credit card payment, you never call it something like job supplies, even though you may have bought supplies with that credit card. You want to make sure that you have a transfer directly from your bank account, so that in your bank account, this is the Wells Fargo bank account, that if I go through and I see Amex here, it's a little C and a little, and if I go to edit, I can see that it's been, see right here, there's two of them because it's been matched, and that's what you want to see. Another indicator that something could be wonky is if you go here and say you have everything categorized. If I categorize all of these and this still is off, these two, then that might mean that something else is up. That's like my first indicator that something's wrong. Also, go to the bank register right here. This reconciled through 12/31/2023. This should be reconciled every month. So this should be reconciled up to, so we are in, May. So this should be reconciled up to April. And that's going to make sure that all of your accounts are up to date, that everything's working right, that when you can use QuickBooks like to look at real data. And also if there's a problem or like a rule or something's wonky, you don't want it to do it for the whole year. You know what I mean? That's a lot of work at the end. So if you're reconciling every month, you're going to catch those errors. I hope this helps.